Sunday Morning on CBS. And here again is Jane Pauley.
No question about it, the Eagles are rock music legends. More than 5 decades after they first got together, they're still making music and still a tough ticket. They're talking with Tracy Smith.
The nighttime lights of Las Vegas are too bright to let you see the stars, but sometimes you can find them under one dazzling roof. One of the greatest old-school bands on earth, the Eagles, are in residence at the state-of-the-art Las Vegas Sphere, led by the band's co-founder Don Henley, along with longtime guitarist Joe Walsh and country legend Vince Gill.
One writer said, and I'm going to paraphrase this, there's one thing in America that people agree on, or seem to agree on, and it's the Eagles.
I don't know if I would agree with that. I guess we're kind of a staple. Our first record came out in '72. 53 years of playing for people. So it's, it's been a miraculous run.
And it got even more miraculous last month when one of those Eagles albums from the 70s, their greatest hits, 1971 to 75, became the first to sell more than 40 million copies, cementing its place as the best-selling album of all time.
Greatest hits is kind of a misnomer. It should just be called their best songs. Because every song on that album was not a great hit. There are a couple of songs on that album that didn't break the top 30, but they're good songs. Desperado, for example, was never released as a single. Not by us, nor by Linda Ronstadt.
Desperado, why don't you come to your senses?
And Henley says the album wasn't even their idea. It was basically forced on them by the record company execs.
You didn't want to make a greatest hits album.
No, we didn't have any way to stop them except just to complain.
And you complained?
We complained. Oh, yeah. You can see it's documented.
You mentioned Desperado wasn't a hit. I want to go back and talk about that song a little bit. That was the first time that you wrote a song with Glenn Frey?
That's right.
Did you immediately click as songwriting partners?
Yeah, I think we did. He was great. We used to call him the Lone Arranger.
The Lone Arranger.
Yeah, because he was so good at arranging songs.
Eagles co-founder Glenn Frey died 10 years ago at age 67, but his legacy is larger than life. Frey's wife Cindy helped create this, the Eagles' third encore, an almost life-size model of the key places in the band's history, including a mock-up of LA's Troubadour nightclub, which includes a real working bar.
What was your drink of choice back in the day?
Well, we were trying to be macho back in the day, so you would have a shot of tequila and chase it with a Dos Equis beer. Which was...
Take another shot of courage.
Which was pretty stupid, yeah.
These days, Henley's pre-show routine is a bit more sensible.
So you're doing sit-ups before you go on stage?
Before show, yeah. And that's my warm-up. I don't do voice exercises because it doesn't help. Tightening the abdomen, it's where I sing from. So I sing better if I keep that in shape.
Oh, interesting. You got to keep your abs in shape for your voice.
Yeah. I mean, I don't have a six-pack or anything, but there's one under there somewhere.
One of the emotional highlights of the show is the moment where Glenn Frey's son, Deacon, takes the stage in his father's spot, often with his father's guitar, and sings his father's songs.
What's it like now to sit there and see Deacon Frey, where Glenn used to be?
I burst with pride. I almost got tears in my eyes the other night.
Was there any sort of internal debate about going on after Glenn died?
Yes. I didn't think it was feasible. So we thought about it, and I said to them, well, I'll only do it if we can get Glenn's son to be in the band.
That was your condition.
Yeah.
And at the Vegas Sphere, Dad is looking down. A father of 4 himself, Don Henley has always had a rich life outside the band, and he recently co-produced a PBS documentary with filmmaker Ken Burns about Henry David Thoreau.
Thoreau was trying to make sense of life. He lived exactly the way he wanted to live.
There are so many parallels to what he was seeing during his time and what we're seeing now. You know, as Mark Twain said, history doesn't repeat itself, but it often rhymes. Mm-hmm. I think that's what's happening now.
You can't hide your lying eyes, and your smile is a thin disguise.
What's happening now for the Eagles is more live performance. They'll hit the road this summer for a few more shows, and they've extended their run here until April, using technology that didn't even exist when they first started making music together.
The sound system is like nothing on the planet. There are about 167,000 speakers in that dome.
Is that intimidating?
It was at first. I'm going, God, they can hear all the mistakes.
The Eagles' current tour is called The Long Goodbye, and Don Henley says this time he means it.
You know, I think this year will probably be it. And I've said things like that before, but I feel like we're getting toward the end. And that will be fine, too.
You think 2026 will be the end of
I think so, yeah.
the Eagles?
Yeah. And I'm okay with that.
So what if people say, we want more Eagles after this?
I guess they'll just have to listen to the records.
Are there ever times that you have to kind of psych yourself up to play the songs that you've played for 50-some years now?
Yeah. Yeah, like every night.
Every night.
You know, it's not about us. It's about what they mean to the people we're playing them for, and therefore you have to play them every night with your heart in it. And you do it because of those people out there. What makes us happy is that we make other people happy. We say that music is medicine, and people need some medicine right now.
It's another tequila sunrise. It's so